it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the small forward. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Poole. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Williamson rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Murray for 3 on target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on.
Tim, the 21st pick in 2024, and Yves Missy's NBA career is off to an encouraging start.
Yeah, Brian, this big guy has quickly emerged as a nightly double-double threat, one of the most physically gifted centers in the league.
Caruso misses. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Missy. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Holmgren. Here's Caruso, outside for SGA. Sinks it from distance. SGA's got 5 points.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when they'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 3. Williamson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
They've got numbers. They kick it out to Murray.
2 minutes remaining. And
the 3 is up. Here's Missy. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
No one covering.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Missy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Dort outside. Yep, that one's good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Williams. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. It doesn't go for him. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. And we see him do this time and time again.
Let's go with a 3. The Thunder pull it in.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And it's Holmgren missing. up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And at the end of... Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's SGA. It's blocked. Williamson with it. No made baskets yet. Murray for 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Carving out space. Zion.
It's asking for trouble if you don't keep Zion off the offensive glass. I mean, he will make you pay.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
New Orleans on D. Now here's Holmgren. Williams on the wing. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by New Orleans.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
On the wing, Murray. SGA covering. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Misi. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Yves Misi. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck on that one. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. Trailing by 4. Williamson finds Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. SGA against Murray. Here's SGA. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Dort for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. So Dort's got 5 now. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Brian, back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. So it's Oklahoma City now, following the score by New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Poole from long range. The Thunder pull it in. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Caruso finds Holmgren on the wing, SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to Messi. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. Stripped away. He gets it up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
23.
Oklahoma City ahead, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
We've got Herb Jones, and it's Queen in at the 3, small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Hartenstein. That shot off the mark. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Here's Wallace. After the basket by New Orleans. Pass to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. Williams finds Williams. Three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans trail. Here's Queen. Here's Makovic. And he drives in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Hartenstein passes to Joe. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Shot to stop the run. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
To the middle. Here's Looney. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Hawkins. Watched by Wallace. A nice shot by Hawkins.
And that's not a move we typically see from him. Wow.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Williams. Here's Wallace. He's defended by Looney. 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And that one good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. That shot wide open.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Hawkins, and he goes in for the dunk.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's Hartenstein. Williams from long range.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Looney. Oh, look at Looney finding space inside.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Williams passes to Wallace. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Now here's Williamson. And there's a 3-second violation. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Into the lineup for the Thunder.
Thunder trail by 7.
Number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. 26 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Offensive board.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here's Williamson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
SGA can't get it to go. And here's Murray. What if it goes? No good on the buzzer. Beater. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They have a nice 9-point. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. New Orleans leading by 9. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Alex Caruso is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Holmgren. Caruso outside. The 3 ball. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, that's an attempt to just jump over the top of them. Too much contact there. The refs are not going to let that go.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort right side. Back to SGA. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Misi. Murray for 3. Fires it in the triple. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things. Personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Here's Murray, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Here's the 3. Murray can't get that one to fall. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
And they double up Murray. Picked by Misi. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off target. Thunder trail by 8. Now pass to Williams. Oh, the slam off of, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williams. Here's SGA. Now Holmgren. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Williamson. Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
The free throw off from Williamson. Thunder trail by 8. SGA, Holmgren. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray scanning the floor. Fires the three. Holmgren there for the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Murray up top. SGA covering. Picked by Williamson. Unloads. Just 5 to shoot. Jones. Another chance. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the three by Oklahoma City. SGA against Murray. Now Messi. Holmgren there for the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Screen by Holmgren. Caruso outside. Williams fires. No good from 3. Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray knocks down the trifecta.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And so the Pelicans take the win. A competitive game. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight.
looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And the Clippers starting five. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. In the post, it's going to be Collins and Lopez. And it's Harden in at the point guard. On the wing, Jones. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Lopez outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible athleticism from Murray. A combo guard with some serious elevation.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Now here's Leonard. Lopez from long range. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Back to Murray. Williamson a screen on Harden. Murray the pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Leonard with the steal. Fires for three. Harden no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3-point lead. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pelicans with possession here. Williamson a screen on Leonard. Wide open look here for Murray. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side, Collins. And the Clippers miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you, Kevin.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Leonard from three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, ready on the catch. Your pre-shot preparation is on point. Kawhi, the catch and shoot.
Here's Murray. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Harden outside with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint. Nice drive right there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Harden scanning the floor. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Williamson kicks to Murray. It's Jones on the way. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now, here is Harden. Launches a three. Messi grabs the rebound. Murray against Dunn. To the middle. And Nisi throws it down.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Lopez. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Lopez throws it down.
Assisted.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. In pick and rolls, this guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Pass to Murray. Front past the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Trey Murphy making highlights for the New Orleans Pelicans. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Harden can't hit. New Orleans leading by 7. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Harden with the take. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Botkovich is checked in. Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. Lopez, no luck.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
They get the rebound. The shot missing. Clippers trail by 7. Now Harden. He's got 9.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Here's Jones. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The kick out to Lopez. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 7. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Be a passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Botkovich with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:19 left here in the second. Nice move. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harden outside. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, that's a nice looking three there for Murray. How about the high release on that one?
Here's Harden. Lopez outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assisted by
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray with it. He's picked up by Lopez. To the inside. And Nisi throws it down.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's New Orleans going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim.
24.
We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Bogdanovich out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you, Kevin.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Batum. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Here's Zubac following the score by New Orleans.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And they're running. Beal from long range. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Stolen. Beal against Poole. Looney passes to Poole. The 19-footer is on the money. Poole's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, a problem from the mid-range. Jordan Poole understands how to shake free and get to that spot.
Zubac with the screen for Beal. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't missed one yet. On the wing, Batum. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich for three. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Looney down low, defended by Batum. Looney with the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Beal taking his time here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Pass to Zubac. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. 6 points for Ivica Zubac.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
Here's Poole. Great D that time from Batum. Clippers trail by 7. Bogdanovich finds Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Top of the key, Looney. Finished off the break. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Beal can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 9. Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poole against Zubac. Here is Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Poole. Yep, that one goes in there. Poole's got 6.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
At the line for two. The floor is confirmed.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Bradley Beal is the epitome of being a triple threat. He can drive it, pass it, shoot it. The complete package on the offensive end, that defines Bradley Beal.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. Murray out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Lopez sets a screen for Harden. There's the triple. And no good that time.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal. Trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Puts up a deep 3. Harden from way outside.
As soon as James Harden passes half court, defense better have a hand up and contest, or good night.
It's hauled in by Dunn.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Traps in the tray.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Harden outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in, pass to Nisi. Murray outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers trail by 11. Here is Harden. That one is off.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Harden. Jacks up a 3. Trying again. Driving the lane. Jones. The putback doesn't go that time either. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Murray outside. Nails the jumper.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
1:52 left in the 4th quarter. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers trail by 11. Harden outside. Takes the 3. And it doesn't go. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson is screen on Leonard. Murray fires away. Missed on the 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there. We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Oh, the jump.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeJounte Murray.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Murray. And the 3 misses. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. From deep. Trying again, and he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
Well, given his height, Lopez has an ability to power through contact. Just tremendous strength from the big man.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They lead by 11. Murray. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Collins at power forward, Zubats in the middle. James Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's SGA. Williams with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Zubats with a screen on Dort. Here he goes. Hartenstein pulls it in. And it's Thunder's ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Collins. To stop the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
The shot's good from SGA.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Harden lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's SGA. 7 points in the game. Basket's good. He's got 9.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Harden with it. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Harden with the slam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there. Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Here's SGA. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Leonard against SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Hartenstein. Back to SGA. Down low. It's stolen by Leonard. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Leonard.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Hartenstein with a screen on Leonard to the paint. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Clippers trail by 6. Collins with a screen on SGA. Outside Harden. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Collins at power forward, Zubac in the middle. Kawhi Leonard out there with James Harden. And it's Jones in at the 3. Here's Harden. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched the glass. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
And stolen by Williams. Up the floor. Chet not messing around inside.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Harden with a bucket.
And James Harden feeling spry, giving the defense everything they can handle with this scoring.
Here's Holmgren. Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the floater.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Holmgren with a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's Harden. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Dort. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Outside, Williams. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Zubac with a screen on SGA. And Harden with the slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got. He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And it's SGA missing. Clippers trail by 13. Zubac into the lane. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's stolen by SGA. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Harden pass to Zubac. Three-pointer, Harden. Second chance shot. Zubac's shot is off. Thunder leading by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Here's Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Williams a screen on Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Tipped. 4 seconds left. Jones drives in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two. For sure, two. No need to make it fancy and special.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Jason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Now here's Dunn, covered by Joe. Yep, count it.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Wallace outside. There's the drive, and the layup is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
They set a pick. And a miss there on the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Dunn. And the layup is good off the glass. Dunn's gotten 4 this quarter.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Wallace's shot is good. Clippers trail by 15. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. Beal outside. Going inside, and then Beal with the dunk.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
There's a screen. Wallace with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Caruso. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Thunder leading by 10. Caruso, a screen on Beal. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Wallace outside. And the shot goes in. Wallace has got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim. You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lets it go from deep. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
Outside Bogdanovich. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. He has 6.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, Williams with the block. It's 2-on-1. Now here's Joe. He's closely guarded. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Clock at 6. A good look from Williams. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Thunder lead by 16.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment. What a play at the rim. Bradley Beal showing off all kinds of explosiveness.
Wallace, right side. Joe with the ball. Beal picks him up. Wallace outside. There's a screen for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Dunn. Beal surveying the D. Here he goes. And then Beal with the dunk.
Terrific screen that time by Nicholas Batum.
Here's Wallace. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery. And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle. James Harden out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jones in at the 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Outside Harden with the drive. Count that bucket. Harden's got 26 points.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Hey, probing. And a missed layup. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Harden. And he comes up with a bucket. And he's got 28 now.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Here's SGA. Who poked away. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Leonard. Oh my! Throw it down!
John Collins. Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Hartenstein with a screen on Leonard. Down low. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from SGA. And it's 8 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. Here's Harden. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's in there.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Leonard with a screen on SGA. And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, touches it off the glass.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Collins. Harden against Dort. Now Leonard. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Stolen by Jones. Harden surveying the D. Now Leonard. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter of this one. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Harden. Here's the pass to Williams. 5 on the clock. Using the glass to lay it in.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Harden with it. Guarded now by Williams. Harden drawing the double team. Here's Jones. Oh, hey, how about that? Woo. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Tell you what, that's one of the things I love about Harden's game. I mean, he's a dime dropper elite.
Alexander. Oh, no good on the layup. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Throw it down, Kawhi.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Outside SGA. Cash from downtown.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
At the line for the Clippers.
Harden hits them both. Here's SGA. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And it's so true, but you have to
Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForge will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward position. DeJounte Murray is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
It's stolen by Jones. Inside, here's Williamson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Hartenstein.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold that.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Good on the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Williams can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard. Coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Jones after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
SGA kicks to Dort. SGA passes to Dort. And the 3 off target. Pelicans leading by 3. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Here's Williamson. That one's not going to go. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Williams. Takes it inside. And then Williams slams it in.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Pelicans leading by 5. Teardrop shot. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Dort finds Holmgren. And that one, good.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here's Murray up on top. SGA defending. From deep. Murray, no good. Outside Williams. Pass to SGA. Left side, Jones. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. Putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. And they're trailing by 3. Dort passes to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. A 3-ball kept alive. Williamson outside. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Murray, good.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Back to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Murray for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
Now, here's SGA. 8 points for him. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community.
And it's Williamson missing. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. He's covered closely. Hartenstein in the high post. Murray against Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Pelicans leading. Murray scanning the floor. And there's the drive, and he converts the layup. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And the quickness and burst of Murray on display.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New Orleans gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And the basket by Jones.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Second team foul.
Jones with the screen on George. Williamson outside. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot, and it's Murray penetrating. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Thunder trailing by 6.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Back to Williams. Three-pointer, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. SGA's got 3 assists now in this one. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Queen and at the 3 slot. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Poole's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Williams kicks to Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here now the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Poole with the steal.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Hawkins passes to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he goes in for the dunk.
Check out Poole taking it to the 10 with reckless abandon.
Thunder trailing by 9. To the wing right side. Caruso against Poole. Williams passes to Wallace. Here's Joe. Nailed from 3-point land. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
A 3-pointer, no good. New Orleans leading by 8. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back over to you.
Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Hawkins against Caruso. With the floater, Williams. Williams passes to Joe. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
High post try. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Queen. Back to Poole. Here's Matkovic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
Stolen away. Poole outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Looney kicks to Hawkins. It's not going to go for him. And we're trailing by 5. Williams dishes to Wallace. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Pass to Misi. And Misi throws it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Murray against SGA. Murray, the pass to Williamson. To the paint. Now Murray. 5 to shoot. And the bank shot is good.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
SGA from outside. They grab their own miss. Hartenstein finds Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes SGA. Goes up again. Hartenstein. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Mr. Williamson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
3 points.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Book it.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Murray penetrating. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
How about Murray? More than a little glide in his game.
From outside, Crane from outside.
Well, he's such a natural talent. has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Williamson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Messi with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Williamson a screen on Dort. 4 on the shot clock. No good there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good on the basket.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now Murray. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williamson is screen on Dort. Shoots it up. Hartenstein with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Murray. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Holmgren looking around. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. SGA. Down he goes for 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now. Got it.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
SGA. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotion.
for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5. Now here's Murray, 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam. And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Pass to Collins. Dunn outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. Misses off the right iron. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And stolen by Williamson. Takes the 3. Misi, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. Lopez passes to Harden. 5 to shoot. Lopez is screen on Jones. 3-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Lopez. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far.
Oh, big time! Check it out. Harden putting on a show. Throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Murray passes to Jones. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
3-pointer, Harden. And the 3-pointer goes. Harden's got 5 points.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, BA. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Here's Leonard. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. 1:33 left in the first quarter here. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. Takes a 3. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Murray.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Pelicans lead by 4. Jones from outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
They really rely on Murray as a shot creator. He makes a conscious effort to keep everyone involved.
Pass to Lopez. Will it go? Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And for someone listed at 6'4", DeJounte Murray is an excellent rebounder, Tim.
Well, he sure is. He's got long arms and he's very athletic. His work on the glass, one of the many ways that he can impact winning, and he's always a threat to take it end to end.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
The three. No good on the shot. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. And it's Leonard in at the three. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Allie. And he jams it home with authority.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. Lopez passes to Leonard. Back to Lopez. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Lopez has got 7 points in the game. And legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man. To the middle. Stolen by Harden. Leonard for three. And now New Orleans on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The drive by Harden. And there's the rejection. From the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a three. 7 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Williamson finds Jones. Now here's Murray. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Nails it from three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Fires the three. The Clippers grab the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 14. Collins outside. There's 53 seconds left in the second. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Six to shoot. The floater. Can't get it to drop. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Leonard looking around. And here's Lopez from the arc. Misi grabs the board. On the wing, Jones shoots, deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Misi. Got it off in time. And the first half now in the books. It's New Orleans leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jordan Poole, and it's Queen in at the small forward position. Here's Poole. Doesn't go for him. Batum with the defensive effort. Bogdanovich passes to Zubac. Outside Jones. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Poole outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Poole's got his first basket.
He can put you in the spin cycle. Poole with the impressive handles.
Deal with it. Poole picks him up. Batum outside. Three-pointer. And it's Queen with a rebound.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
A nice shot by Zubac.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Looney, a screen on Beal. Poole looking it over. From downtown, they get it back. Matkovic uses the glass on the layup. Matkovic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
On the wing, Jones. He's scoreless. Puts up a deep three. And it's Matkovic with a rebound. New Orleans leading by 16. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Cool gets it in close.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And yep, it's good. All right, Lex, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Here's Batum. Finished off the break.
Look how Batum supports the play, making sure he's the right guy to finish the fast break.
Here's Poole, and he banks in the layup. Poole's got 6 points.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
It's stolen by Poole. Pass to Hawkins. From behind the arc. Up again. The kick out to Poole. Four on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hawkins can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 13. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
That one drops for him.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Here's Beal, and that one drops. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Leonard in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And they get it back. Beyond the arc. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Clock at 6. Here's Dunn. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Murray. Dunn with a steal. Here's the break. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
And from the moment he set foot in this league, Herb Jones was a plus defender.
Well, Brian, people were questioning his offensive game initially, but he's been pretty solid there. And for a player who's made first-team all-defense, that's more than enough.
And here's Harden. Pass to Lopez. Collins right side. Back to Lopez. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. New Orleans leading by 16. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
I mean, he moves so well for a guy his size. Zion's ability to run and finish in transition is incredible. They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Misi, they kick it out to Murray. To the inside. Let's loose for 3. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Clippers trail by 16. Outside Harden. Now Leonard takes a 3. Oh, it misses. Jones outside. Jacks up a three. Oh, the shot is off. And it's Leonard with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Lopez. And stolen by Williamson. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Murray for three. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
And using the pick and roll to perfection. I love how crafty Murray is in these situations.
Yes, sir, with the three.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Collins fires. Cashes in from 18.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Murray with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Picked by Williamson. Murray can't get the three.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Now Lopez. Leonard inside. He's against Murray. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pelicans.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trey Murphy.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And here are the Clippers now. A 12-point game. Leonard. And there it is! Here's Murray. Picked by Misi. Murray with it. Let's loose for three. Harden with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Rises up. Oh, a perfect jumper. And here's New Orleans now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
got a marquee matchup in this one. Two Western Conference powerhouses.
And for all we know, this could be a future playoff matchup. So this is an important test for both teams. They each get an opportunity to see how they stack up against the top opponent.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Collins. Lopez a screen. Collins passes to Lopez. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Leonard. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
Here's SGA. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and he told me one guy that we have to always be cognizant of is Chet Holmgren. Coach explained his biggest impact comes on the defensive end, but we can't overlook his offense. He's a 7-footer with guard skills who can space the floor and is very efficient around the rim. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And slam dunk by SGA.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
It's Harden with the drive and Harden with the stop.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Down low, Lopez with the steal. Leonard inside. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Harden. Lopez against Hartenstein. Lopez, no luck. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Here's Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. And it's Lopez in at the 5 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
First team foul.
Leonard against Williams. Kawhi with the flush.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Lopez kicks to Leonard. Williams with the steal. Leonard against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Lock at 6. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now here's Lopez. 6 points for him. He can't hit that time. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And it's SGA missing. The Clippers trail. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down there.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
People have said, Gray, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
It's Harden with the drive. Lopez from long range. Good. It's the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Dort with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Williams kicks to Dort. Back to Williams. Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Trailing by 2. Williams a screen on Leonard. Here's SGA. And it's sent back by Lopez. Williams with the steal. Holmgren the pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren against Collins. Pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Stolen by Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A little relentless opportunity there for John Collins. The and one.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen. Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Clippers lead by 5. Now we have terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was buttered, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for John Collins. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovich is checked in for Chris Dunn. And Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. So for Oklahoma City right now, Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Zubac is checked in for Brook Lopez.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Zubac's no good. Thunder trailing by 3. Wallace looking for an opening. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their heads on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with the Zubac controlling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
A difficult choice for the defense, right? If you sag off, he drains the jumper. In this instance, you give him a step, and he finishes with a big-time drive.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Clippers leading by 3. To the middle, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Now this is just pick and roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leads no doubt.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. The tray sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Beal, and he banks in the layup. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Caruso against Jones. To the inside, Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Beal with the steal. And Bogdanovic kicks to Beal. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. A three from Bogdanovic. Knocks down the three ball. Bogdanovic has got 8.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Zubac. Williams with the ball. Zubac defending. Here's Wiggins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Beal gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Wallace misses.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Beal puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. Beal's got his third basket of the night. Trying to get something going, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue is going with. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Bradley Beal is out there at Bogdanovic. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. There's Beal with the 3. That's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Beal against SGA. And Beal kicks to Batum. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Taken away by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. SGA finds Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Here's Beal. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Outside Holmgren. Dort outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Bogdanovich goes in. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich cuts it left. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Collins checked in for Batum. Leonard comes in for Jones. Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's James Harden in for Bradley Beal. Outside, SGA. Now Dort. Hartenstein with the screen on Dunn. Williams outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The shot is on.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard. Leonard finagling one in close.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
And it's good.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Another chance here. Hartenstein against Dunn. Can it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Leonard, here he goes.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Outside, SGA puts up the three. Then it misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
A three-pointer. Good.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Dunn. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
63.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.